Hello prieteni și bine ați revenit la Să jucăm Gothic 2 Hardcore Challenge. În episodul trecut am început acest nou Let's Play și am fost în valea de sub turnul Zardas, am adunat câteva plante, am vorbit și cu Lester, iar acum ne îndreptăm spre oraș, să vedem cât putem face și în episodul ăsta. Tocmai am observat la setările astea. Mi-am reales setările din primul Gothic. Că m-am minunat eu în episodul trecut de ce oare era doar ca în Gothic 3, apăsai click, 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 click și te luptai. Mamă, ce greu merge. Foarte interesant, noi texturi și noi copaci și plante cu textura asta. Acum aș vrea să, totuși nu o să fac. E o chestie, dacă te duci în oraș până să vorbești cu oricine altcineva și te duci direct la Lares, îți dea 500 de experiență și îți zice că ai venit înotând ceva de genul. Doar că nu vreau să fac chestia asta. E prea mult de mers, e un hardcore challenge. Trebuie să ajung până în oraș prin tot felul de cățărări, să mă feresc de animale care oricum n-am cum să le fac, să le omor. Așa, știam eu că mai e ceva pe aici. Așa că nu pare rău, băieți, nu o să vedeți asta în let's play-ul meu. Hey, Cavalor, mamă cât s-a omorât. The fuck. Să adun toate chestiile astea pentru că o să-i dau lui... Ah, fuck. S-a mărit capul? That problem?
Trouble? Damn. I don't know where they're all hiding. You kill one, and shortly afterwards they're all back again. Wait a moment. I know you. You're the fellow who was constantly baking arrows for me in the Valley of Mines.
No.
Your name is Cavalorn, right?
Ah, I see you haven't forgotten me after all we went through in the cursed colony. Where are you heading?
Către oraș. Apoi în Valea Minelor.
Back to the Valley of Mines.
Really? I wish I could follow you, but I have to finish my duties here first. When you're in the Valley of Mines, could you please look around and see if my old hut is still standing? I'd like to return there one day.
Interesting armor you're wearing. Don't you belong to the Shadows anymore?
Shadows? They haven't existed since the fall of the barrier. The moment we could finally leave the Valley of Mines, there was no reason for me to stick with them. Now I work for the Water Mages. I belong to the Ring of Water.
Tell me more about the Ring of Water.
I'm not really allowed to talk about it. All I can do is send you to Vatras. He is the representative of the Water Mages in Corinus. The best thing would be to talk to him. Tell him you've come from me. Maybe he'll take you on as one of us. We urgently need more good people.
Ce faci aici?
What are you doing here?
I'm sitting tight. If it hadn't been for these damn bandits, I wouldn't be here.
Fuck, am curcat. Nu ai fost tu certat?
Weren't you and your people enemies of the Water Mages back then?
Those crazy old days are over. There isn't any more new camp or old camp. Now that the penal colony no longer exists, everyone is on his own. Most of us former prisoners are still being hunted. The Water Mages were able to get my sentence commuted, and now I can move about freely.
Ce fac cu magicienii de
What are the
apă?
Water Mages doing now?
They're up to something big. It has to do with an unknown region of the island.
An unknown region? Where is it supposed to be?
I can't tell you more. Talk to Vatras in Corinus.
What was that about bandits?
Have you slept through the last few weeks?
Huh?
I'm talking about all the riffraff from the penal colony that are making themselves at home here in the area, plundering and murdering for all they're worth. I guess I'm lucky they didn't kill me. I let down my guard for one moment, and they clubbed me from behind. No idea how I'll get all my stuff back now.
Ai fost
You were
jefuit de
robbed by
bandiți.
the bandits?
Yes, they beat me down and tossed me to the goblins for lunch. It was damned important stuff. A letter and all my money. I absolutely have to get it back. But without someone to watch my back, I'm not going back there. That cowardly rabble.
Can I help you with the bandits?
Maybe. But as scrawny as you look, you surely haven't held a proper sword in your hand for weeks. Well, I don't have any choice but to take your offer. My time is running out. So, pay attention. Down this path here, you'll find one of those filthy holes in the ground that bandits like to hide in. The fellows there are the same ones who stole my stuff. Let me know when you're ready, and we'll nab the rabble.
I need better equipment.
Those swine haven't left me much. I can give you a wolf knife. Will that do for now?
You call that a knife? But what about healing?
I still have 2 healing potions here. Interested?
Sure, give them here.
Încă nu mergem să-i omorâm pe ea. Ne-am ales cu un cuțit mai bun decât bățul nostru. Am luat deja ce eram cu făr, am uitat. Mergem întâi, vorbim cu tipul ăsta. Și apoi îi atacăm. Uite.
Hey, where do you come from?
Vin spre munți.
I've come from the mountains.
Exactly, you come from the mountains, and that is bad for you. Very bad. They're looking for you, a whole bunch of evil guys. There's someone here you absolutely have to talk to. Follow me.
Cine mă caută?
Who's looking for me?
Half of Carinus is after you, and you're trying to tell me that you don't know anything about it? Ah, I see. You just don't want to talk to me about it, hmm? All right, it's your business. So, you coming or not?
Who should I talk to?
To my leader. His name is Brago. He can explain everything to you better than I can. So, what about it? Are we going?
How do I know this isn't a trap?
You know, I'm getting tired of you. If you don't want my help, then just go to the city and let them put you behind bars. You come with me now or forget about it, see?
Easy, my friend. Someone else already tried to trick me.
Oh?
This guy suggested that we should get an amulet together and share the profit. Once we reached our goal, he and his friends attacked me.
It sounds as though they got you involved with the wrong people. Where was that?
I was a convict in the mining colony.
You come from behind the barrier? Man, then we were there together.
I don't know you.
I was a digger in the old camp. I didn't have much to do with the whole thing. But what is more important now is you are in big trouble. Someone has put a pretty price on your head, and he's handed out a few posters with your mug on them. If I were you, then I would be very, very careful. There are people with us who would kill their own mother for gold. But I think we boys from the penal colony ought to stick together.
Then I guess I better thank you now.
Oh, it's nothing. Just make sure you stay alive.
De ajuns.
Who's the fella who pays the bounty?
That I don't know. There's only one of us who knows it.
And who would that be?
Hey man, I can't really tell you that. You know how it goes.
Can I have the picture?
Sure. After all, it's your mug on there.
Is there anything else that might interest me?
You mean about the area here? If you want to stay alive, stay on the paths. The farther you go into the wilderness, the more dangerous it is.
10 gold pieces for the name of the guy who raised the bounty.
Oh man, I really can't do that.
Spit it out already.
Oh man, all right. His name is Dexter. Near the big farm, there's a steep rock. There's a watchtower up there, and a few mines. He has his hideout somewhere nearby.
See? That wasn't so hard. Here's your gold.
And just don't tell him who told you.
Hai, nu știi că o să fii mort. Hai totuși să-i spun.
There's bound to be a lot of trouble here before long.
What's up?
A guy named Cavalorn is coming to get you.
Bytes, he's still alive. I'm out of here.
Puși, tată, că venim peste voi. Acum o să mă întorc la Cavalorn și o să-i spunem putem să mergem. Am adunat câteva informații interesante. Oh, ce de misiuni deodată. De asta, centură. Oh, centuri, așa e, că avem și centuri în Gothic ăsta. Asta e. Hehe. Ok, Cavalorn.
Let's mix it up with those guys.
Sure thing. Just keep my back clear, okay? Now they're in for a nasty surprise.
Iau înainte, tată, că nu mă bag. Ar fi prea dificil pentru mine acum. Dar și nu cred că are nevoie de ajutor Cavalorn. Numai să nu fie preunul cu arcul.
You shouldn't have come here.
Perfect. Hai să-i dau și o bastărcă. Nici n-a
You
fost nevoie.
deserve that, lowlife. So, that's done. Ha! They shouldn't have messed with me. Then I can finally fulfill my mission. I've lost too much time already.
What sort of mission?
Yeah. First I have to get into the city, and then later... I don't know how I'm going to get all that done in time.
What about me?
Why not? You could take the letter into the city. Then I'll have a bit more time to take care of my equipment. One of the bandits must have the letter in his pocket. Take it to Vatras, the water mage in the city. You'll find him in the temple of Adenos. He preaches there all day. Tell him that I wasn't able to get it done. And if he asks where I am, just tell him I'm already on my way to the meeting point. Okay? Oh yeah, one more thing. First buy some decent clothes from the farmers. Otherwise, you may be taken for a bandit. Here's a couple of coins.
Super.
Can you teach me something?
Sure. You know that. Man, they really took a lot out of you. You can't remember anything at all, can you?
Vreau să învăț
I want to learn
abilitățile
your
tale.
abilities.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Strength, și tu mă vezi doar dexteritate. Tu arme ușoare 5. Aha. Arme ușoare plus 5. What?
Come back. That's better. You've forgotten a lot since then. But we'll get it back.
Ce ai făcut, mă? Îmi dă câte...
Wait a minute.
Mic. Urma niște gin. Mesaj, o monedă. Scaun bandit. Pâine, pește, mesaj, peraclu. Un arc, mai mult aur și niște săgeți. Și cam atât pe aici. Uite și o ciupercă. Ce scrie în scrisoarea asta? Oprește toți oamenii care vin din munți și dacă cineva vine dincolo de pasaj, va fi probabil un bătrân. Nu lăsa să te păcălească magie în pericol. Stai cu ochii pe el, e posibil ca tipul care căutăm să-l caute. Cu această scrisoare îți trimit 30 de monede de aur și voi da încă 30 oricui lucruri de pe acest om. Aduc capul la mina veche de lângă moșieri. Dexter. De vedere că s-a făcut noapte. Ne odihnim întâi până ziua următoare și apoi plecăm mai departe. Mergem la Ferma. Să muncim pe acolo un pic. Să ne luăm haine ca să putem intra în oraș. După cum ne-a spus Cavalor. Nu o să urc aici în spatele peșterei. Este un lizard. Și e destul de periculos. Hardcore challenge se va sfârși atât de repede dacă mă duc acolo. Tipul ăsta nu mai zice nimic. Whatever. Ce avem aici? Un măr, aur, supă, nu știu ce, soc, apă, small blood fly. Astea ar trebui să le pot omorâ. Era o chestie, dacă te rogi la Inos în fiecare zi, cu 100 de aur. Aha, deci funcționează. Fiecare zi te rogi, dai 100 de aur și îți dă un atribut. La fel și la popa ăla din piață. Și ajungem și la el. Deși nu mai mi-aduc aminte prea bine. S-ar putea să fie o prostie acum cu 100 ăștia de aur. Nu m-ar putea să nu mai am cu ce să-mi cumpăr haina. Sunt 3 bloodflies, nu știu ce să zic. Oh, fuck. Poate mă ajută tipul ăsta. Oh, super.
Nothing to be had there.
Am mâncăm o ciupercuță. Am un bundle de... Lasă-le, mă.
One less monster around.
Ah. Perfect.
Nothing there. Nothing to be had there.
Mai sunt niște lupi young. Oare mă pot pune cu 2? Super. I-am nimerit din prima. Sunt niște goblini acolo jos. Dar îi las în pace momentan. Ai, uite, e unul aici. What? Ce ușor să omor cu arcul?
Nothing to be had there.
Că știam, nu mai chinuiam eu prin peștera aia acolo. Ok, am mers pe acolo. O luăm pe scurtătură și ajungem la tipul ăsta. Malef.
Hey, stranger. I saw how you came out of the mountains. You can be glad you didn't come by here 3 weeks ago. We would have taken you for an escaped convict, and we made short work of those. You look completely done in. What do you want here?
I was attacked by bandits in the mountains.
Those filthy rabble. They were probably the same bastards who took one of our sheep last night. You had terrific luck. Most people don't get away alive.
I know the hideout of the bandits.
Do you want to attack them? Count me out. It's much too dangerous. Besides, I have to watch over my sheep. But if you think you can get the riffraff off our backs, the whole farm would be very grateful to you.
It's done.
Those bandits won't trouble you anymore.
Why? Are they dead?
They picked a fight with the wrong guy.
Thank Innos. Here, it isn't much, but I want you to have it. I'll tell the others about this.
Mi-a dat niște vin.
I'm on my way to town.
The way you look, you'll have to bribe the guides to get in. And you have to know what they want to hear.
That
And
is...
that would be...
Well, for example, that you're from Lobart's farm and want to go to the smith in the city. But that won't do you any good. You don't look like a farmer.
I see. I need better equipment.
I can imagine. But I tell you right now, we don't have anything to give away. If you can pay for what you want, Lobart will sell you something. Otherwise, go to him and ask him if he has work for you.
Where can I find Lobart?
Well, on the farm, of course. The farm belongs to him. And don't try messing with him. He's thrashed a lot of tramps and thrown them off his farm.
Și am aflat
There's
încă o
another of
metodă
those
de a intra în
scummy
oraș.
beasts.
Acum au apărut niște... Nu? Mi-a
One less
răcut-o.
monster around.
Parcă apăreau niște goblini de fapt aici. Whatever. Au speriat oile astea. Și venim la Lobart. Lobart. Hey dude.
Why are you hanging around on my land? Whose side are you on? The rebelling farmers or the king?
I'm for the king.
I'm for the king.
For the king? That's what the city guard said when they took half my sheep. But where are those bastards when we have to keep the bandits off our backs? Where will they be when the orcs invade us? I'll tell you, in the city, behind thick walls. So leave me alone with the king.
Fuck.
What's going on here anyway?
Don't you know what's going on? Boy, where are you from? We're on the edge of a civil war. Up till now, all the farmers looked at the tribute to the city as fair taxation. Since the paladins have come to Corinthus, the city guards visit us more and more often. And little by little, they're taking everything. If it goes on like this, soon we won't have anything left for ourselves. Some farmers are starting to rebel. Onar was the first of them.
So...
What about you? Whose side are you on? Peasants or king?
I'm too close to the city to really have a choice. But I'm glad about that. I wouldn't know how to decide. The king is bleeding us dry, and Onar sets his mercenaries on anyone who won't join him. And that's why most of the other farmers are still undecided, but sooner or later they'll have to choose one side or the other.
Așa.
Tell me more about this Onar.
Onar is the biggest farmer here in the area. He is broken with the city. They say he's hired mercenaries to keep the city guard off his back. Can't blame him. In any case, no royal soldier dares to set foot on his farm anymore.
Cine sunt mercenarii?
Who are those mercenaries that Onar hired?
I don't know much about the guys. Supposedly, a lot of them are former prisoners from the mining colony. Everybody knows what you can expect from them.
I need so close.
I need some sensible clothes.
I can give you clean farmer's work clothes. Can you pay for them then? Well, you could work off part of the price. If you're someone who is looking for work.
Caut muncă.
I'm looking for work.
I can't use another farm hand, but I could offer some work to a day laborer. Well, what I mean is, you can lend a hand in the field, and there are certainly a few other things to do around here. I could pay you with gold, or give you a few decent things to wear. The things are worth a fair bit. I can't give them to you for nothing, but I can sell them to you cheap if you work for me. By the looks of you, I should say, take the clothes. Anyway, the small turnip field next to the barn needs to be harvested.
Ok.
All right.
Then hurry it up a bit before I change my mind.
Mai ai altceva de făcut?
Have you got anything else for me to do?
First get the turnips in from the field. Then we'll see.
Bine. Culegem napii acum. Boring mission. Oh, da, sunt mulți. Așadar, am aflat ce ziceam și mai devreme, a treia metodă de a intra în oraș, să mituim gărzile, deși n-am încercat-o niciodată. De obicei mă duceam cu hainele spre fermier. Însă, de când e cu Night of the Raven, să vedeți că nu vom mai rămâne cu hainele. Ce ziceți de muntele ăla de acolo? În stânga? Parcă nu era, nu? Ei, asta face Worst Texturepatch. Mai adaugă și niște chestii de astea gen muntele ăla. Destul de interesant. Here are your
turnips.
Hey, you're not all that worthless after all. Take them to my wife in the house. Tell her to cook them.
What about my pay?
I can give you 5 gold pieces.
5
Or I'll sell you the clothes cheaper. Well, what's it to be?
Haine mai ieftine. Scade vreo 10, mi se
Make
pare.
me a better price for the togs.
Good. I'll give them to you for 10 gold pieces less.
E afacere mai bună. Mergem la nevasta acum. Și timpul se scurge deja. Hilda.
Hey, you! I've got a few turnips here for you.
Great. That should be enough to fatten those guys up. Since you're here anyway, I saw a traveling trader pass by here a few minutes ago. I think he stopped on his way to town. Go to him and see whether he's got a decent frying pan for me.
Can you get...
Here, take this.
Poți da ceva de mâncare? Perfect.
Give me the gold, and I'll go see the merchant for you.
Are you saying I can trust you? Just don't spend the money on booze, do you hear?
Un buz. M-a jignit. M-a făcut bețiv asta. În timp ce mergem la trecem pe la unde aveau nume ăștia câteva boscheți.
Wait a minute.
Lately, it's gotten a lot more dangers out here, and the field raiders are becoming a real plague.
Uite la aici pe bețiv. Ce nume are?
And how goes the work?
Same as always.
Ta
Lot to
greu.
do, not enough money, and with a bit of bad luck, the orcs will come tomorrow and burn down our farm. The king's paladins have occupied the whole city, but I can hardly believe they'll move their butts out here when the orcs attack us.
Can I help you? I'm looking for work.
Do you know anything about working in the fields?
What is there to know?
In that case, I think we're fine here. Thank you. If you want to work for Lobart as a day laborer, I can only warn you, he pays people like you really miserable.
He offered to sell me some clean clothes cheap if I helped out on the farm.
Well, I don't have anything for you to do, but you can bring me and the boys something to drink. Fetch me a bottle of wine, and I'll tell Lobart you were a real help to us.
Here is your wine.
Here's your wine.
I'd better not ask where you got her from, huh? Who cares? Thanks, anyway. Lobart will only hear the best about you.
I'm headed for town.
And?
Is there anything interesting you can tell me about the city?
Nope. But Maleth goes to the city from time to time. Maybe he knows something. I mean, something that would interest you.
News.
Is there any interesting news?
I could have sworn I saw an orc over there on the edge of the woods 2 days ago. Since then, I've kept at least one eye open at night.
Orci. E greu să cred așa ceva, că sunt orci pe aici. N-aveau cum să pună orci în zona asta, pentru că suntem la începutul jocului. Kantar.
Who do we have here? You're on your way to the city. Am I not right?
Maybe.
You look like a fugitive. All fugitives are headed for the city. You could even be a former convict for the mining colony. I don't care where you come from, but I believe I have an interesting offer for you.
Ce mi oferi?
What do you have to offer?
The way you look, the guards will never let you into the city. I can help you get into the city. I have here a small piece of paper with the royal seal and the governor's signature. A pass. With this scrap of paper in your pocket, you can run about as raggedly as you please, and the guards will leave you alone. Interested?
Sure.
How will you get into town?
The guards know me. I will simply tell them that I have lost my pass.
There must be a catch to this.
No, no catch. You will merely owe me a favor.
What do you want for your pass?
I knew you were the right man. Listen, you will get the pass from me, now.
Just like that?
Just so. But if I meet you in the city, you owe me a favor. Do we have a deal?
Sure.
Sure. Give me that paper.
Here, be careful with that. It is very valuable. One more thing. Don't even think about breaking your word. As a merchant, I have a great deal of influence in the city. It wouldn't go well for you, believe me.
Show me your wares.
Take your pick.
Tigaia. 20. Tări spirituale. Vin nap. Niște săbii șmechere. Oricum eu n-am bani de așa ceva și am zis că o să-i vând chestiile astea. O ciucă cu puie. Interesant. Și dracu, asta nu valorează nimic. Useless. Am făcut 100. Cred că pot să-mi cumpăr hainele acum. Mai bine ceva? Nu mai am ce să vând.
I've got to go.
Suit yourself.
Trebuie să-i dau tigaia lui aia înapoi. Și cred că asta a fost misiunea de la fermă, nu mai știu exact. Pe ăla l-am rezolvat cu bandiții, pe nevastă cu tigaia. Pe el cu napi, uite cum se vede turnul Zardas. Și parcă ăștia erau. Oricum îmi zice el dacă poate să-mi dea mai puțin sau nu.
Here's your frying pan.
Fine. Let's see then whether it's any good.
Perfect. Și ia ce mai au ăștia pe aici prin casă. Nu poți să citești. Ciudat. Lobart.
Hey. How much for the work clothes?
Well, we'll see. You've worked the field for me. You helped my wife. Vino says you were real help to him. And that's saying something. He doesn't usually hold with day laborers. Maleth said you chased the bandits off. Bastards have caused us a lot of trouble. Thanks to you, we're rid of them. 40 gold pieces.
Give me the work clothes then.
There's a chest in my house where you'll find clean things. But don't even think about taking anything else without asking.
Sure. Parcă mai era ceva pe aici. Trebuie să ne recuperăm banii. Și mai e una aici. Aha. I got it. Cred că nu zice nimic. Sper. Hop. Unde-i cufărul ăsta e? Luăm hainele și atât. Pentru că ne facem probleme dacă luăm și mai mult de atât. Și nu spui că mai are un nume pe aici. Young Field Raider. S-a dus timpul. What?
Nothing to be had there.
Nothing to be had there. Close enough. Și mai merge pe aici să mai vânez un pic, doar că Giant Rat deja ies din zona asta de început a jocului și s-ar putea să mi-o fur. Așa că ne vedem de drumul nostru pe aici. Hai să por hainele ca să aibă o logică.
Psst. Hey, you, come here.
What is it?
On your way to the city, and really busy, too. Listen, you look like a smart guy to me. I bet you'll go far in life. You're certainly nobody's fool, I could see that right away. Say, you'd probably like to earn a few gold coins, wouldn't you?
Sure.
Why not?
You'll have to forgive an ignorant old seaman. I'm a stranger in these parts, and I don't really know all the rules. So I had to find out the hard way that traveling strangers aren't welcome in the harbor city. Now I'm standing here with no idea how I'm supposed to get into the city. I have some extremely important business to conduct, and my client won't tolerate a delay, you see. You'll help me find a way to get past the city guard, won't you?
Sure.
About the city guards.
Yes, got an idea?
They should let you pass if you're wearing these farmer's clothes.
That's just what I need. Man, I knew I could count on you. Nobody will bother me disguised as a local yokel. Excellent. You did really well. Here's your promised reward.
What? 50 measly gold coins? You can't be serious.
Gold isn't everything, my friend. Take them for now. I have the feeling that we'll be seeing one another soon. And who knows, maybe I'll return the favor. Look after yourself.
Wait a minute.
Listen, kid. We'll talk again.
Ok. Vorbim mai târziu. La fel vom face și noi, pentru că o să închei episodul aici. Vorbim mai târziu în episodul următor. Mulțumesc pentru vizionare. Vă rog, dacă vă place, abonați-vă și dați și un like. Mulțumesc pentru vizionare. Pa, pa!
Now am I wrong for trying to reach the things that I can't see? But that's just how